morning, class. How are we all today?
Are you okay, Dr. DeGray?
Well, you know what? I just don't feel like myself. I think I need to change into some different shoes, okay? So just give me 1 second. Always keep a spare heels back here. Oh, here they are. Oh, that's looking much better, okay? Just please, give me a second. All right, so to start off today, I'd like to go through some balance assessments. So let's begin with the verb, okay? So can I get a volunteer? Courtney, why don't you come up? Okay, now what Courtney's going to do is she's going to perform a tandem stance. So why don't you do that, 1 foot in front of the other. There you go. Now we're going to time her. Oh my goodness! Protect your frontal lobe, sweetheart. Always protect your frontal lobe. This is a proper example of when you need to protect this area. We should have put some padding on your forehead before we even started. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, why don't you sit back down?
Should we try the next one?
Well, as long as you're all right. Do you want to try another one?
Sure.
Okay. Which one do you want to do?
Single-leg stance, I guess?
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Something just doesn't seem right. Let's perform a neuro screen, okay? Just to make sure that everything's okay.
Courtney, did you sprain your ankle for the 1000th time? No.
All right, now bring your knee up to my hand and hold. Okay, other side. Hold. Okay, now kick out. Hold. Other side. Kick. Okay, ankles up. Hold. Ankles up. Hold. Okay. Okay, good. You're good. Excellent. Anything? Doing good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
All right, so Courtney's okay, everyone. Next, let's go through the basal ganglia circuit, okay? So as we can recall, the basal ganglia is consistent of various aspects. The putamen, also the caudate, and can anyone name the other one? There are other various areas of the basal ganglia. Anyway, so if we're going to talk about the entire circuit, we need to involve, all right, so does this all make sense? Any questions? Perfect. So since class is almost done, what is everyone doing for the weekend?
Pottery class.
Pottery. Well, you know what? That's great because it uses both hands. You know, I've been thinking that I might end up with a stroke someday, and so I'd like to almost take a pottery because then it would be ambidextrous. Yeah, that's really good.
I'm playing rugby.
Rugby, oh gosh, you should really be careful because that can get pretty dangerous. Maybe put extra padding on your head, you know, a little bit everywhere. You know, that reminds me, this weekend I'm taking my son to football practice. Heaven help us. But, you know, he enjoys it. And actually, you know what, I better leave now because it's going to take 4 hours to pad him up. Safety before fun. All right, class. Well, everyone can be dismissed, okay? Have a great weekend.
So, who has an apple pie for me today? No one? Well, then I guess you both. Just kidding. Does anyone have any lit reviews today?
I do.
Alright, go for it.
My lit review was to see if stretching was effective for preventing injury and improving performance before an activity. And the literature there says no. No, it is not. We don't need to do this anymore during gym class. Stretching out your hamstrings before you sprint is probably not a good idea. In fact, performance has actually been shown to decrease with a bunch of passive stretching before you do stuff. So, therefore, I'm not going to stretch anymore, ever, before an activity.
Oh, excellent. Anyone else? No? Good. Okay. Well, today we're going to be learning about spine manipulations. And I'll need a volunteer, so I think...
Can you speak up?
We're going to learn about thoracic manipulations today. So if I could have Cherner, Chesney, Derek C., whatever your name is, come on up here and be my subject.
Problem.
Alright, I'll have you start supine, let me check the key. Let me check. Supine. Let's have you start supine. Okay. So you have the patient start off like this. Have them take a few deep breaths. And then, she went prematurely. See, early, churly, prematurely. Ha. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Since we don't want to be physical therapy butterflies, we need to learn the due tos, which is probably due to the lack of apple pie consumption. So, time, class is over. If you have questions, you can come to my office. If you don't know where my office is, you can follow the smell of my homemade potions and herbal teas.
Okay, well, this is our, hang on one second. This is our last meeting together before you start driving the bus. You have to always remember that you know more than you think you do. Also, you have to think horses, not zebras. Don't forget the 3 frogs on the log. And above all, it's all about the patient. So now you can go spread your wings and fly. I know each and every one of you will succeed and make us proud. It's been my pleasure to be your professor, and good luck to you all.
Thanks, Professor Ponke.
Thanks, Dr. Erickson.
Thanks, Professor Shields.
Thank you, Dr. Hop.
Thanks, Dr. Hurley, for all of your effort and for putting up with us. You rock.
Thank you, Dr. Dupre.
And thank you, Dr. McQuaid. And thank you to all of our professors. We wouldn't have been able to get here without you.